My name is Kunié Sugiura. I used to say photographer, but now I call myself artist. I think isolation is very important for creative people. And I think always art or science come from one person's mind. I was born 1942 in Nagoya, which is like Detroit in equivalent of American cities. When we were 15, 16 years old, we used to, together with friends, we all like dreaming of going to America. I made it and a few others did, but most of the people didn't come. I live here, this Chinatown loft, 50 years almost, so I love this place. Everything is very manual and all the crumbling all the time. I love being here. I'm 81. I used to didn't want to tell my age, but I am an artist now. I can be certain kind of power to tell people, and I never thought I could when I was 25, 35. I finally got some recognition at age 52 or 3. Finally, MoMA showed my work. You have to push it and you have to continue it. Then you go to something unbelievable, and then it's wonderful. As soon as I start learning it, photography is not something I thought, and something like really hidden messages behind it, and it could be sophisticated and they don't have to have realistic journalistic components at all. I saw it like possibility of it right away, and I said, gee, I like to do that. I picked up like fisheye lens, which is more extremely wide-angle lens, and if you go close to the object, your photograph they distort a lot, and far away it's more like just a normal photograph. When I started doing that, I probably didn't realize, but I was, of course, lonely and I couldn't speak well, and then I was isolated. So I think there's kind of loneliness with me, and I needed to express that through this body deform. I also sense that there's lots of experimentation. You can do something crazy and get something surprise. So I wanted to try it. Well, I could take photographs and put them together in a darkroom. So that's why I started doing that. I always mixed black and white and color films, and it works. I know like Manley and Moholy-Nagy did this solarization thing, but they're always black and white film. So I thought I could try color printing, and I can change the filters. Then of course, then color changes pink to purple to green. So I liked it a lot. I write a diary all the time, journal, since I was 7 years old. I still do sometimes. Actually, this book is from 1965 to 1991. All of my artwork is documented. This is such a thick book, but I did it in only like 30 years. And then I needed, after that, I have about 4 or 5 of them. This is a proof of my existence. I existed here. We are existing. We are trying to have some kind of psychological or mental life. If I can move somebody, I think my work is really successful. People always thought, what is it? Is this photography or painting? And I said, both. I don't know why, but I think maybe because I'm Japanese but living here, or by culture thing, I don't know. But I like painting, but if I do painting only, I get really frustrated. So I think like separate respect each media, but then put them together like I do. I love it. Maybe it's me, but I don't want to mix the things together. I like separate but together. I like America, I like Japan. We can coexist. That's what I like. My father died when I was a year and 10 months or something. And then it was already during World War II. So my mother had to move to Tokyo to get a job. And so I was sent to country to live with my grandmother. My memory of a small child, our place was really country and lots of shrines and the forest and all the yellow flowers blooming at night. So there was a lot of nature there. I am very much interested in nature. Nature means like even human nature and things, so it's very psychological too. I love plants, I love animal, I love mineral, which is very strange, but I love all these mineral things too. But of course, nature could be ferocious and very scary, but I generally consider nature as harmonious and something more like protecting us. But at the same time, I know like being a plant or animal, we are very ephemeral, short life. Unfortunately, we have one life and one body. By making my work in my personal way, I show who I am. For me, to do art is essential because I think of something. I woke up always sort of dreaming and wake up, how about this and that? And then I think, I have to try it to see how much I like it. I think if you do something continuously, something else happens. And then you go along and then something else happens. So all of a sudden, I think you are someplace you never expected to be.